Well, Shashi Tharoor has left the Vasant Vihar SIT office after a second round of questioning in the Sunanda Pushkar case. Tharoor was questioned for nearly 5.5 hours on the death of his wife, Sunanda Pushkar. In all, 6 people, including Shashi Tharoor, were called by the Delhi Police Special Investigation Team for questioning in the Sunanda case today. All the other 5 people questioned are employees of Tharoor. Last time, when Sunanda's son Shiv Menon was questioned by the SIT, the cops had discovered some contradictions in his statement and that of Shashi Tharoor's. Now, Tharoor was called for an advanced stage of questioning and was reportedly confronted with the questions relating to those contradictions. Atir Khan is now joining us with more details. Atir, can you help us understand what these contradictions were?
Well, you see, 2 major developments as far as the investigation in this case are concerned. One is that the Delhi police has sent viscera samples to FBI lab, and a senior officer of the rank of DCP has gone personally with these samples to the US. The other important development is that Shashi Tharoor has been questioned for more than 4.5 hours, and he's just left the SIT Vasant Vihar office behind me. So this questioning is significant because it is happening after Shiv Menon, Sunanda Pushkar's son's questioning, which lasted for hours. And there were apparently some contradictions which were confronted with Shashi Tharoor himself. So he has left now. The police will, of course, wait for the findings of the FBI lab as far as the viscera samples are concerned, because it's going to be crucial to determine what kind of poisoning was administered into her body.
Atir, this was Shashi Tharoor's second round of questioning. What about the other 5 who were called in with Shashi Tharoor? Have they been questioned in the past as well?
Well, you see, all the people who had some link with this case have been called in for questioning. The statements have already been recorded, but now, since police have registered a case of unnatural death, a case of murder, all the statements had to be recorded afresh. Now, in that series, many of them have been questioned, but the police will, of course, wait for the forensic reports, the viscera reports, which is going to play a crucial role before police arrives to any conclusion. Maha?
Atir, do we know anything about what kind of questions was he confronted with today?
Well, the police are absolutely tight-lipped about the contradictions which were there in Shiv Menon's statement, but we have learned from reliable sources in Delhi police that there were certain contradictions in his statement, and his questioning happened right after Shashi Tharoor was questioned afresh after the case of murder was registered. But this time around, those contradictions were confronted with Shashi Tharoor, and we hope to get more information on this in due course of time.
Also, Atir, all these other people who were questioned along with Shashi Tharoor are employees of Shashi Tharoor. Does it indicate anything as to where this case is really headed? What is the police's thinking in this case, the special investigation team's thought?
Well, they are obviously working on the lines. Since the police has registered a case of murder, they will work on the elimination theory, and they will try to eliminate whether it's a case of murder or it's an accidental case or it's a suicidal case. So they have to work by deduction. As of now, they have certain evidence which makes them doubt that it was an unnatural death, and that is why the statements have been recorded afresh. But it has to be backed because there is only circumstantial evidence with the police at the moment. They will have to, they'll have to club it with the forensic reports of the viscera, which is going to play a crucial role. So they will have to wait a while before their report comes, and only then they will, prepare their charge sheet in the court of law.